What a beautiful time to be invested in the crypto markets as we're literally hovering around 85K Bitcoin. And it seems like we are on a rocket mission up to potentially 100K before the end of this year. What should you be doing and what altcoins should you be targeting in your portfolio? Because I have a thesis that we haven't even seen anything yet. You know, the Coinbase app is not near the top of the rankings, even though the ETF flows are looking great. Altcoins, alt season really hasn't even begun yet, unless you're in the meme coin trenches. Let's talk about the main altcoins, but also I see the comments. You guys want a little dirtier, a little more degen altcoins to take a look at down in the bottom, not bottom, the lower market cap spectrum. So we'll give you some gems that could really ride up if we continue to see this momentum in this video. Let's jump into it, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel down below if you are new to the channel. We just crossed 110,000 subscribers right here on In the Game. Your support means everything to the channel here, and we greatly appreciate you checking out all the videos. Like and subscribe below. As well, shout out to all of our sponsors here on In the Game. We have Moon Tropica, 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗪𝗏, we have 𝗪𝗥𝗬𝗪, we have FOMO, we have Ledger. As well, I have to give a shout out to our exchange partners because, look, you need an exchange to be able to trade on in this market because honestly, if you put in a long around the election, it printed. And I forgot, I left a little bit of a Doge long open, and I opened it today. I had what was remaining of the position, and it's up like crazy because this market is just insane at this moment in time. So we have Blowfin, we have 𝗙𝗥𝗬𝗪, so there are no KYC exchanges down below. Also, Super Champs, which is an alpha call we've been giving here on the show months about farming this airdrop. It seems like as a part of the Bybit GameFi campaign, you can earn 1 million Super Champs that is up for grabs right now. So you can sign up down below to a Bybit account and you can jump in to try to earn your share of 1 million champ tokens. Now, also, just a big shout out to the platform that we've built out here at Nexus. I know you guys have heard me talk about this, but this is the most crucial time of the market to have a next level portfolio tracker, tracks over 50 plus blockchains in one place. As well, you want to be able to see the trends of all of your wallets, DBank, Zerion, all these different platforms. You can only see one wallet at a time. Meanwhile, we're able to track 12 wallets just on this view alone. So check out Nexus down below. You can track your watch lists, NFT markets, as well. We have a launch pad that'll be given more details on in the future. You can check it out for free or for $9.99 a month down below. Now, let's jump in as, look, we deserve this pump. You need to. We are nowhere near the top of the market. We are nowhere near the end of the bull cycle, but you need to pat yourself on the back because if you've been watching this channel, you've been watching your favorite crypto YouTubers, you've been staying in the trenches on X for the last 3 years, you deserve this. We had FTX, we had Luna, we had Celsius, BlockFi, Voyager, Operation Choke Point, which was coming after crypto. We had Binance FUD, DPEGs, USDT FUD, of course. What is a bear market without it? As well as months and months of downtrends. Altcoins looking like they will never come back, right? And now we're looking at the charts today. 85K as I'm recording this. Freaking wild to see these numbers. ETH is up 36% this week. That hasn't happened in so long. Like, even ETH is waking up in this market. It's just crazy to see. We have some gems that we love here, like Crown, which is up almost 30% on the daily. We have some other coins down here like 𝗏𝗏, one of my favorite AI projects, up 13%. We have Wilder World up 12%. Finally taking a little bit of a move here, up 50% this week. A lot of this is to do with the upcoming land. So they did the land drop. You're going to be able to mine, refine, build, and sell in this economy. So very, very excited to see the future of Wilder World. Also, I hope that you guys took this one as well as Naka. Whenever it dipped below $1, we were saying right here it was one of the best buys in the market at this point in time. Now over the weekly chart, this thing is up 45%. We see Naka, which just celebrated a milestone today, getting their first standalone app on the App Store for the 8-Ball Next game. So you can jump onto the App Store now and actually play this. And I think this has so much more upside to come. And that's what the majority of this video is going to be about. What altcoins still have upside? And I still think the large caps, we have so much more to go. But I'm going to give you some 50 mil and under plays in this video. Now, I wonder if they're still 50 mil and under. But I'm going to be giving you some lower market cap plays because now the market is a little more risk on. It's time to maybe fire a half or a 1% of your portfolio into these degen plays, and you could possibly multiply those tenfold during a market like this. And this is not even pre-alt season. Like, we have not seen dominance cool down. Bitcoin is just running, and there's still bags going up 30+% per day. I think we need to raise the targets for this bull run. It is going to be insane. And also, everyone's talking about meme coin super cycle. And I agree. We're going to have a meme coin super cycle. Meme coins will be the main character, undoubtedly. But I love Becker's tweet here. Big money buys boring assets. That is the truth. And these big, boring utility coins in crypto, that's what the big money is going to buy. The big institutional money. They're going to buy these utility coins. Also, generic investors, as much as we think there's a brain rot culture out there, just to use the trench terms of, oh, I'm going to come into crypto. What makes the most sense to me? I have Nvidia and Tesla in my portfolio. I'm just going to buy a bunch of meme coins. While they might buy some of the top meme coins, a new incumbent into crypto from retail is not about to dive into the BullX trenches or Photon trenches. They're going to look at like, oh, this coin does this tangibly. I like that. There is a mentality that people want to feel smart when they're investing. And I do feel like utility coins will catch that bid. And we're talking about gaming and AI and really RWA. I mean, RWA is showing right now, after Trump has been elected, that it is going to do massive numbers. And as Superverse tweets here, this is the super cycle. It's obviously one of the ones I think you have to have in your portfolio if you are bullish gaming. Let's take a look at where Super is today, over $1.50. If we break up above this level, we are going to be, it is going to get crazy, I think, for the Superverse token. So really excited to see this next price movement here coming through the door for Super. As if we look at the chart here, if we look at the 1 year, this is where we got back in March, $1.50. So this is why this is a key level. If we can break above this, as far as local price, this will be discovery. This was launch price. You cannot even factor this in. I think this eventually goes over this price, but currently speaking, we're looking at, it's on the yearly high, which if we break through this level, this is going to be a huge, huge run that Super could potentially go on, especially if we see Bitcoin continue its trajectory. We are also seeing Prime, which is up 45% this week. I know a lot of people were starting to worry about Prime, but Prompt is coming up. They have Colony Q1, and this thing is seemingly trending back up above $10 here in the short term easily. And I think we start moving back up to that $15 range if this run continues. But AI Rev, who, he is a big whale in the Prime ecosystem. What just happened is the Parallel team just extended their vesting period over a 10-year duration. So now this is causing conviction within the community. One of their biggest whales here decided to go ahead and stake another 600K Prime for approximately the max duration, which this would end in 2027. So the community is backing these decisions. And if Prime vesting for the team gets extended over a 10-year period of time, that is so bullish for the Prime token. So a very good update when it comes to Prime today. We also have, Johnny, boring coins. I mean, if boring coins go up, I'm cool with it, because over the weekly time period, Avalanche is up 50%. All you have to do is take these easy, low-hanging fruit, high-level coins. Doesn't really take a lot to make money in crypto. Just bet on good projects. We've been saying this time and time again. Keep it simple. Put higher conviction, higher dollars into your top plays, and this will allow us now. All of our top plays are up. So just to run through, all of our top plays are now in profit, right? You can either choose to have your stable coins now go into riskier plays because you've secured these top bags, take a little bit off the table and bring them down into lower market cap plays. But this gives you the ability to be a little more risky, a little more risk on. And Avalanche OTG just hit 10 million players. We have JP Morgan, which is using Ava Cloud. Shatterline, which I played this weekend for $15,000, was such a good time. We have Pulsar hitting 1.5 million daily transactions. Seed World coming soon as an Avalanche L1. And as Meta Alchemist tweets here, Seed World is going to be building their own L1 with Avalanche. So these are just amazing developments, and just keep it simple. Like when we go to this weekly chart, all of the plays, you know, these big ones are going to be pretty degen. I mean, Dogecoin is up 105% this week. Neural AI in the AI sector, one of my favorite AI coins. This thing on the weekly is up a full 99%. We have the aforementioned Seed World up 70%. Altura up 67% for anyone that's still holding Altura. We have Moon Tropica up 66% this week, which is one of the ones I've been saying, and it's still a 30 million market cap. I think that Moon Tropica is a fantastic opportunity to catch a little bit of that degen action if gaming gets hot, but also if memes stay hot. They're leaning into the culture. They have the cult wars coming soon. This is a really cool initiative that they're doing. Imagine you see a Pepe versus a Doge versus a Bonk versus a SHIB, whatever the case is, all the cults in crypto against each other. Like, this is a recipe for entertainment, and also it brings attention to potentially the token from all of these communities. So that's a big development. We have Brett, one of my favorite meme coins, up 54% this week. Node AI, one of my favorite AI coins, up 57%. So you might be wondering, like, Hustle, I feel underexposed, but I don't want to buy Solana, Avalanche. I don't want to buy these top market cap coins. I feel like I've missed Beam or Brett, which you haven't, by the way. These have so much more to go. We're not even breaking some of these local highs yet. That's the crazy part. Like, Beam is not even above its local high. Brett, not even above its local high. Mog, especially not above its local high. Super is sitting on its yearly high. Prime has so much more to go to get to that point. Metis, I think, still has a rocket ahead of it because of Medusa coming up, which we'll talk about at the end of this show. But what are some good opportunities in the lower market cap spectrums that you can look at right now? Well, first of all, you're going to have to understand that, okay, if a $50 billion market cap coin pumps 44%, I wouldn't buy it that week. But if a low market cap coin is up 44%, it is 20 million market cap, I'm still willing to jump into that position. So you have to be a little more risk on. And these low caps can flip so quickly. So I'm going to give you a few of my favorite low market caps in this video for those who are a little more degen, maybe want a little bit more of an amplification on your money, maybe take a couple percentages of your portfolio and you can look at some riskier plays. I would be looking at stuff like Moon Tropica, as I mentioned, $31 million market cap. They lean heavily into the meme culture. We have 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which is coming out with their global launch in less than a month. Big catalyst. Could be a buy the rumor, sell the news, so take action on that at the beginning of December. But if we continue to see Bitcoin ramp up, altcoin money comes through the door, I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, especially with an upcoming catalyst, is going to be a very, very easy play to be able to multiply. Now we're getting into the lower half of these low market cap tokens. I think if Avalanche continues to heat up, you could probably see playable games. We caught this one last year for a 10x. It's literally back down almost to where we caught it initially at a 10x at $5 million, literally a year ago today. That's when we caught this coin. That's crazy. But yeah, I think Bull could go on a similar run. It's a low market cap gaming studio. They're still building. They're doing things the right way. It's an Avalanche subnet. If AVAX continues to pump, if Off the Grid comes through the door and we see games like Shrapnel and Shatterline and all these games continue like a price appreciation, like Shrapnel's up quite a bit today. But on top of that, just network development, I think playable games could definitely make a comeback. I think Citus and Senate, just the fact that they're behind Ton Station, they have multiple games in their ecosystem. Senate's at a $6 million market cap right now. So you're catching some of these so cheap. And I think like I don't want to go below that. I think anything below that would be kind of irresponsible to call at this level. So I would be looking at stuff like Moon Tropica. I would be looking at stuff like 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Senate, Citus, maybe playable games even if you want to go a little riskier, because the fact that it's built on AVAX is picking up crazy momentum at this point in time. And I'll give you an AI gem that had a little bit of a whale dump here. So a big whale clipped his bag on this project. It's called Conducts. Some of the smartest investors in my circle are in on Conducts. This is a $15 million market cap. This thing was on a huge run and then someone literally clipped like $1 million+ bag. Could be a good opportunity here if you want a low market cap AI coin to add to your bags. But I mean, you could go any which way. You could look at Foxy, which I think is going to continue its uptrend, especially for the fact that we see the Linea token drop is apparently coming soon. Once that announcement comes to the door, they inject liquidity into the Linea blockchain. By the way, Linea is the official chain for MetaMask. This is going to be massive when this happens. I think the liquid's going to flow into memes, and Foxy is far and away the top meme coin on this chain. And then really, like, if you want to be really degen, you could look at something like 𝗓𝗓𝗏, which has not caught any money, right? It's down on all three, daily, weekly, monthly. But I think 𝗓𝗓𝗏 will springboard at some point in time. But these are riskier plays. I think 𝗨𝗟𝗧𝗒 with the Polis token, very safe play, $40 million market cap. But if I was getting into tokens today, that's the range I'm looking at, is like 10 million to 50, 60 million. That's about the peak that I would go, because I'm a little more risk on now. The bags are up. You have a little bit of excess capital. You could shave 5-10% off some of your winners and move them into low market caps. Those could flip X's in a matter of weeks, and all of a sudden you just multiplied those bags by quite a bit. So that's the way I'm looking at the market currently. And then as far as things that are upcoming, we obviously have super champs. They're seemingly ramping up towards their TGE. We have a few launches coming up on 𝗓𝗪, Agents AI. That looks incredible, by the way. But on top of that, we have Kip Protocol. I know that they're gearing up for their TGE. My favorite upcoming AI launch. Now, there are some that are like a 500K market cap on launch. This is not that. I think Kip will end up being one of the better AI coins to launch out of the entire 2024. But open sourcing AI models and integrating Web3 and decentralized tech is key to preventing one entity from controlling the narrative. That's what I like the most, is a lot of AI projects are copy pasting, whether it's GPU computing or it's ChatGPT with a different skin, right? But what Kip's doing is they're truly taking that information and decentralizing it, where no entity like OpenAI is taking all of your data and doing stuff with it. Like, this is truly decentralized technology built by Kip Protocol. They have elite backers, including Animoca Brands. And to be completely honest with you, has to be one of my favorite upcoming AI projects in the space. And then for upcoming meme coins, it's all eyes on Medusa. Everyone I'm talking to, looking forward to this, the liquidity injection that this will cause the Metis chain. And Metis has been pumping like crazy, from $30 to $52 currently. A lot of opportunities around the corner between Kip Protocol, between Medusa and the meme coin trenches. And then if you want to go risk on, like I said, I think that you could find some value in some low market cap tokens right now. But guys, I'm going to sit back and enjoy this pump. Like, for me, I am in the positions I need to be in. If I want to go more risk on, I told you what I would be looking at, but I also have bags and most of that already for full disclosure. Like, I've been prepared for this moment. And so if you're not prepared for this moment, that's where I would be looking, to be completely transparent with you. And then if you want safer plays, I would just look in this area, MOG, Super, Prime. They have so much more upside to come. Like, keep it simple. Don't overthink the markets. Simplify the markets. That's what we do at Nexus, my software that I use in these videos. And that's what I'm going to tell you as advice today. Let this thing play out. Take profits if it's going to change your life. That's what people also don't understand. We always want higher, but there always will be pullbacks. This is not going to last forever. We are nowhere near the top of this market. But if you're looking at a number on your screen that's going to tangibly change a portion of your life, take some off the table. That's what I'm going to tell you today, because it's very euphoric out there. It is incredibly euphoric. Greed is rising, and I want people to come out of this profitable. So regardless of your situation, no matter what, if you have a 10K portfolio, 100K, a million, 10 million, if that number you're seeing on the screen and gains is something that is tangibly going to change your situation, please, I implore you, take some of it off the table. You will never, ever regret taking a little bit of profits. But for me, I'm leaving portions of my bags in no matter what I do. I will take profits systematically. And when I start taking some off the table, you will know. You'll be the first to know here on In the Game. But what I will tell you is leave some risk in. Because last cycle, this is how we crushed it. You 5x a bag, you take some out, it 5x's again, you take more out. Like, you you really just ensure the psychology is healthy of having exposure, not having FOMO if it continues to go up, but also securing your downside and securing profit in the meantime. So guys, like the video down below, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts on this market. What are your best performing positions as well? Where do you think we're headed? Do you think we're going to hit 100K before the end of the year? I would love to hear your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, play well, and this has been working, so we're going to keep it up. Stay bullish, my friends.